Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Genshin Impact. We are going to be not continuing, but we're going to continue with playing the game, covering it extensively. But today, my friends, we are going to begin the 1.1 quest line. Now, again, similar to how I've been showcasing like kind of the event story, I'll be cutting out the parts that are kind of just filler and just getting to the meat of it, and kind of my take on stuff and just seeing shit. Because one of the things is I was kind of going to put this video off because I don't like doing story until way later on, until I'm like, hey, I want to experience some story, let me jump in. But you guys did tell me that there is a new weekly boss that is tied to the new upcoming story. So if I don't unlock that part of the game, then I'm putting myself back by not doing my weeklies all day or every week, you know? So I kind of got to push this to the front line and do this. Now the good news is that we get more Zhongli, I think, unless, yeah. Also, I'm going to be trying to squeeze this into one contained video. For an apple? For an apple, right? An apple. Hilarious. So good. You're a god. You don't even need to eat. Anywho, yeah, I'm also, it's morning, and you know how when some days you wake up and you're like, my coffee saved me, I'm really awake. And then you drink it, and then other days you're like, this did nothing. This is useless. Also, look at the beautiful sunset. Oh my goodness. Okay, without further ado, Spoiler City. Also, if you haven't gotten to this point in the story, then yeah. Again, I hear there's some twists and turns, hence why I think it might be cool just to like kind of play it and experience it alongside you guys. Again, I'll try to make it less shit with all the like the filler dialogue that's gonna be in there that makes the story all soft and nice. But you guys will just be getting like the boom, 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 boom things of it all. So, without further ado, let's go meet this lady who's Nin Yang, who is a character who I was very much considering upgrading, and now I'm thinking, fuck, I should have upgraded her. Good news, didn't upgrade Felch that much, so I didn't really fuck myself. But I don't have a high constellation Nin Yang, which is kind of what you need to some extent. Oh, yay, I gotta climb this mountain. Well, you know me. Hey, wait, what? Wait, what? These rocks shouldn't respawn yet. But they have. Do these respawn every day? I made a video saying they spawn every 3 days. I looked it up and it said 3 days. I don't know about that. Both these have fucking hella rocks. I don't understand. It has been literally 12 hours, so it's been reset. I broke those yesterday. I'm crazy. Alright, I promise. But may have to make a little comment in that video being like, hey, I don't know. I tried to get as much resources as I could, and I guess you can do this daily. I mean, if you can do that daily, that's nuts. You can get a shit ton of raw fucking and get so much weapon experience.
This is bad. Paimon's supposed to be your guide, but Paimon doesn't know where the way up to the Jade Chamber is.
Ooh, it's one of them like hover blue rocks. Yep, right there. I called it. Easy. Oh, got it. I guess it's like a test. All right, well. Yeah, it's crazy that like they're just introducing this to us now. Like there's so many puzzles that you'll have to feel like, isn't that a spindle? Wind spindle? Let's see. And then it works out, and you're like, oh shit. But the fact that they're like, no, we're introducing this into the ethos. It's like, bitch, I known about that for the whole time. Why did you tell me? Also, bullshit. Oh, also, one thing I didn't mention, the city reputation, you also need to get for the requests, not the bounties, but the requests. They're also tied to this story, so I need to get 2 of these, so I can basically start grinding out city reputation.
Look down there. Looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhong Ballista.
Oh my god.
Paimon has a new idea.
Paimon, again, fucking cartoon logic.
Ship you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista.
Do you really hate me that much, Paimon?
No. Paimon may have just forgotten to think about the safety measures.
All this time to talk about eating me. I'll fucking show you. I'm not on the eat Paimon you. Anyway, thank you for the chest, so this wasn't just entirely useless. Never mind. Fuck you. Too primo. Disgusting. Trash. Side note, guys. Hey, check this out. Hey, look at me. Look at me in my face. This is an update on the mask I'm working on. It's imbalanced and the proportions are kind of fucky because I didn't measure properly, and I kind of hate that I've seen all that. I've seen this one all the way through, even though I know it's not gonna really match up on my face. Yeah, but maybe decoration, something. Oh, we got some fucking bitches down there. Well, good thing I flew up here and I can descend, although it's gonna put me in a fucking cutscene, I know it. Nope. It's like, despite, you know, you could have just, yeah, I get it, it's fucking people.
Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
What are you talking about? We're invited guests. What makes you think you can treat us like this? No. Wait. maybe this was Ningguang's plan all along. She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a Millilith ambush here to arrest us.
I'm quite sure that's not the case.
Now Paimon's mad. You, over there. This is a trick, isn't it? How shameless.
Seize these suspicious intruders at once.
Well, here they come. Line them up and knock them down.
I'm sick of your fucking shit. Let's kill these people. Alright, I'm game. Let's do it. You wanna be a piece of shit? Hey, how about this? You done fucked up. You done fucked up today. Alright, level fucking whatever. Okay, you're level 70 actually. I'm not quite that level yet. So everyone was talking about an upcoming fight that we may experience very shortly being a little underwhelming. It's not that difficult. It's a mobile game, so I get it. But also, I'm on level 70, world level 5 basically, and I haven't really attuned myself to being okay. So it could get real rough real fast. Also, I really just use my spear. My spear is the appropriate level, so yes. 2 arms, he says. What a fucking bitch. How dare you. Yeah, you're not the only one who uses pole arm, bitch. How about this? Paimon, fuck it up. Also, fire. This will ignite. Okay, yes, I was looking directly here, but okay, I guess it all worked out. It's just shit. It's just shit, anyways. I do want to get Venti, his bow leveled up, but I just also haven't. It's just facts. Truth. Truth isn't glamorous, okay? Yeah, I'll be honest, it's not bad. Good defense. Good defense. Solid. Solid. You should be proud. All that stuff. Oz, go closer, because I don't think you're even not even close to being near enough. But yes, that's gonna end. I'm gonna do more of this. Oz is gonna keep fucking them up because they're on fire. Dodge. Did I get hit? I think I made a dodge. I don't know. Yes, hit that way. Perfect. Get him, Teddy. Get him. Fuck him up. Burn him up. You're supposed to do more damage than that. What the fuck? Man, level 70 really gives you a lot of health, yeah? Jeez Louise.
What's all this about?
Lady Coaching, these 2 strange people suddenly appeared. They seem to have designs on the Guizhong ballista.
He's like, well, you see, we've already killed 17 of your men, and I'm just honestly waiting to kill this man, because he's done fucked with Paimon and me.
You want to go to the Jade Chamber? Who are you?
It's Kaching!
We're invited guests here to look for the Liyue Qixing. Who are you?
Well, as it happens, I am one of the Liyue Qixing.
Who?
I'm Kuching, the Yuheng of the Qixing.
I'm just gonna say Kaching. I can't do all that, but thank you.
I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang's guests, yes? Didn't expect to meet you here in the mountains.
Wow. Paimon didn't think we'd meet some super rich big shot out here in the middle of nowhere either.
The Guizhong ballista in Tianheng Pass has long been in disrepair, and yet it was fixed in a single night. I came here to investigate that occurrence.
That was me! Ayo! It wasn't me, sorry, it was Zhongli. Yeah.
For a mortal to be able to repair an Adepti mechanism is quite the mystery, even to the Qixing.
Fucking, hey me! You bookmark that shit! Zhongli, not mortal! Something.
That was...
Shh, Paimon, don't complicate matters. We only did a tiny part of the work there.
Huh? Oh, right.
I'd say that Ningguang's purpose is to request that the savior of Mondstadt take a more neutral stance. Or at least, to not wholly side with the Adepti.
I apologize. It's Ning Wang, not Ning Yang. You know what? If you suffered because of that, you guys tell me puns and shit all the time. I feel nothing. If you feel a little from it, then good, okay?
We're not taking sides. We spoke with the Adepti. They want to protect Liyue as well.
When you say protect, you're referring to their sanctimonious arrogance, aren't you?
Huh?
You are mortals, and thus under their protection. There was no way they would have regarded you as someone with the ability to assassinate a god. Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang's locking down the area, questioning the citizenry, and pursuit of the assassin to be pointless work. Perhaps they even wonder if there might be a cover-up. I'll say it like it is. They're underestimating us.
Well, you've got a point there. Still, this is the first time Paimon's seen a person from Liyue who doesn't respect the gods or the Adepti.
Should I respect the shallow sense of time and condescension to mortals that has caused them to delay in moving against us, Qixing?
Okay, so you're one of those real hardcore atheists, yeah? It's almost as bad as a hardcore religious person anyway. Sure.
Forget it. I shouldn't speak of them this way. This skepticism is mine alone, and Ningguang does not share it.
And she pulled it back, nice.
The time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
I thought Qing would be really likable. She can't come across like really hateful just right at the gate.
Another super bold statement.
But you're a good listener, traveler.
Hey.
Each brings rich gifts as they visit, all to curry a little favor with Ningguang.
Favor?
Paimon, that's not the point.
But... Wait, that's right. Greeting gifts are a staple of Liyue's culture.
All right. You can decide on your greeting gift yourselves.
I agree with some of her views. She made a good impression on me too. I don't know, she was kind of fucking mean. Like, just like, yeah. You know what I mean? She's just like, the day of the gods is done. She's like, I don't know. She wasn't very like, are you okay? I'm sorry for this inconvenience. You know, like the fact that you had to fight our enemy. Like other developers are like, no. Hey, you like her, all right? You like her, okay? She made a good impression on me, I'll say. I don't really agree with her views. I mean, I don't know. Anyways,
Paimon dreamed of an amazing snack last night. Sugar frosted slime. Paimon has a feeling that it would be perfect for a super rich person like Ningguang.
again, what do you call it? Y'all are like balls deep. Well, let's rephrase the sentence. Y'all really like Qixing, which makes sense. She's a powerhouse. She's like fucking insane in terms of like AoE shit. Great, but yeah, I don't know what that's about. I mean, this far in the story. I mean, I think that's the reason though. I think you guys just like her character design, because I think this is the first like time we've actually heard her in the story. But yeah, the fact that I don't know. Again, I don't like dislike her view per se at it. I guess we're gonna get Ningguang like a great gift, like just something like stupid. Like what? I just thought you were a guy. Okay, I guess you're looking a kingpin or some shit. I really need to level up my weapon and all that stuff because it shouldn't. I mean, we're getting by, but it's gonna be a real shit fight in the one thing because I think it scales off of your level. So the boss fight's gonna be rank 70 or something. Anyways, thank you for the flowers, and hello.
I only escaped this predicament because of you. I'm Meng Dan, a supplier for Mingxing Jewelry in Liyue Harbor. Is there anything that you lack? Antiques, treasure, various knickknacks, you name it.
Here we go. I love it. Your goodwill is good enough for me.
Wait a moment. Actually, we are looking for something.
I love it. I like how you're like the main character is a good soul, but then you have like Paimon. He's like, all right, idiot, cute, but like we need to eat. So I'll be the dickhead. Hi, we need shit. I like that. This is I love it, but I'm also like, I feel like it's the kind of game where you're like doing this, like some sort of weird arbitrary, like, hey, this is just a cute kind of adventure where you're going across the world, talking to new characters, taking in, just doing stuff with friends, basically, with like Paimon and new characters that you're meeting. But then, like, the span of, like, 10 minutes, it'll be, like, shit's popping off, battles waging, and you're like, fuck! So, I feel like it does that a lot. Where it's just like, yeah, we're just doing chores and having a fun time and dishing. And then there's moments where it's like, holy shit, gods are falling out of the sky! What is fucking happening? Let's run! I love how we're probably inadvertently, we've stumbled upon getting the best gift imaginable, and then Yang's to be like, holy shit, I thought you were broke at. Okay, sure. Thanks. Ooh.
Woohoo! It looks beautiful.
I'm still not sold on the gift idea. The slime thing. She's gonna eat it and be like, or she's gonna be like, oh, it's so delectable. What is it? It's fucking slime? Like shit, disgusting sludge slime. Like a living creature's gross. Okay. Well, the yuck. Like, oh no. I don't know what that is. Oh, this is how we get up there? Do we like beam up there like some sort of weird tech shit? Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah. I swear to God, if she doesn't like our gift, I'm gonna be fucking mad.
I've been waiting for you, returnee from Joyen Karst.
It's Ningguang. Since this is our first meeting, we've prepared a gift. I hope you like it.
Oh, for me. You have my thanks. It seems that I have made things difficult for you, considering that you were supposed to be my guests. From this vantage point, one may survey all of Liyue. I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it from the time I began learning the merchant's craft. And since becoming the Tianquan, I have spared no effort in hiring the best craftsmen to constantly extend it.
Ooh.
At first, it was but the size of one room. Now, it is large enough to blot out the moon in the skies above Liyue. One day, I believe it will overshadow all 7 nations.
This lady does not lack ambition, no kidding.
And I finally got wind of your movements when you were on the way to Wangshu Inn.
Wait, was Ver Goldet one of your people?
Well, I wouldn't expect you to trust us, considering that you have had far more interactions with the Adepti. The reason I invited you here was to clear up some misunderstandings. Many gods used to walk this earth, and many long wars were fought between them that did not abate until 2,000 years ago. Much blood was shed, and many lives were lost. In the end, only 7 victors remained standing in Teyvat. They built cities and nations on the corpses of the vanquished, and thus began the era of the 7.
Ooh.
Not only is it true that gods may die, but so too has the membership of the 7 changed over the last 2 millennia. Another Lord of Geo will arise sooner or later. Yet, how are we to forget Rex Lapis? Hiding the Exuvio was a necessary maneuver to take the initiative back, to play the spider while our foes scurry about.
Who's this enemy you're talking about?
What do you think, Traveler?
It's him, isn't it? Child.
Huh? What are you two talking about?
Well answered.
Pretty cool. Broke our leg on the stairs. Oh, there's even water. Oh my god. This is beautiful. Holy shit, this is beautiful. Sorry, man. Hi.
Be at ease, you two. Make yourselves at home if you wish.
Isn't this that legendary wall?
Merchants have always been attracted to secrets. But the secrets of the mercantile world are of no interest to you, are they, Traveler? You're rather special, really, and I think you're quite aware of that. If possible, I'd like to have your trust. But if you were to choose the more trustworthy person between myself and Kuching...
Man, why are you doing this to me? Sorry, it says, I'd rather go with Kaching for her skepticism of the divine. That's not what she says, dumbface. You stupid bastard. She doesn't fucking, it's not skepticism, she fucking hates them. She's like, the time is done. They're over for us. They look down on us. And it's like, there's no skeptical, what? You're just wrong. But then I don't know about her either. Anyways, it says, well, between your orthodoxy and her heterodoxy, yeah, I don't know. I wish there was, I feel like I'm not represented with any of these options where I'm just like, I don't know, I'd rather you just both chill out and just fucking let things happen, you know? Anyways, boom.
You'd pick Kuching? Nah, I had a feeling.
I wouldn't. There's no option to help say I'd pick you.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something in return. So, does that include us?
Seriously, Paimon. Seriously. We're doing this now? Okay.
I like direct people. Well, we have made quite a bit of trouble for you recently. You can pick any one object here as you please.
Yay! Paimon was just waiting for you to say that. Let's see, what should we get? One of the sheets on that wall. One of these sheets of paper will sell for crazy prices, even if it's only as large as Paimon's fingernail. How much more a whole untorn sheet would sell for?
It's like, alright, Paimon, we're fucking adventurers, dude. What?
What's
Are we
that
actually...
one? The biggest one. Huh? Aw, that doesn't sound like treasure at all. This piece of paper shows that a Qixing spy discovered traces of classified Fatui research on the Sigil of Permission.
It's confidential.
Everything business related is confidential. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. We have no interest in fucking sitting in a desk and reading shit. Like I just mentioned, insatiable bloodlust, even though we're playing cute anime thoughts. Anyways, we're almost at an hour, and I'm like, for me, I'm hopefully cutting a lot of it out, but there are some parts where I would like to include in like interesting lore stuff, but I don't want to It's kind of a challenge to edit these a little bit because you're trying to find what is like necessary and what gives you enough information to where like the viewer can know where to go, like know what's happening to some extent, but not be like, hey, I'm not sure if we trust her. Like, do you really need to know that? It's not really valuable. We'll find out in a couple minutes if she's a shitter or not, you know? Also, look at this.
Were Fatui at the location written down on this piece of paper?
This is a bit sketchy.
Really mad at us too.
I agree, Paimon. I agree. They look pretty sketched out. Switch! Quickly! It's bad! It's bad! Oof. I need to use my ability quick.
Hello, for the sake of time, that sentiment, it's bad, it's really bad. Yeah, I just got to war rank 5, so my weapons and whatnot are at the very bottom of the possible upgrade tree that you can get. So needless to say, we're getting our head kicked in, and it only kind of gets worse. But anyways, forward.
This is rough. I'm not sure how this child fight's gonna be, dude. This is like, little rough.
There are so many talismans here. And some stacks of blank paper, too. Maybe the Fatui are copying the Sigil of Permission in hopes of achieving a similar effect. Being able to channel divine power in battle? We'll need to keep an eye on Childe, that's for sure. Alright, that's enough sticking around here. We gotta go meet up with Zhongli soon.
Holy moly, man. Yeah, that one from like... Yeah, I don't know, those guys just suck to fight, especially because, again, I lead, like, the reason why I'm able to be okay in a fight is because I have Venti. Venti pulls in everyone, and I can just have windows of opportunity where I can just keep being kind of safe, but when an enemy can't have that happen to them, I'm kind of fucked, you know? Which is why I'm really hoping I get Zhongli, who has kind of a similar effect to Venti. He has, like, not only just a shit ton of damage, which Venti kind of has, but he's more facilitated on, like, allies helping him. Like, you have to ignite his whirlwind orb for him to deal damage, but Zhongli has the ability to deal a bunch of burst damage, as well as he has a petrify for 4 seconds, which can you just wail on them, I believe, in that time of 4 seconds. Anyways, our boy, we're finally in it, but it's almost an hour in, but Jesus Christ.
Right on time. I myself only arrived moments ago.
I feel like you're lying, because you're always here, like, waiting. I feel like if I were to wait 10 hours, you'd be here, like, the whole time, right? That's maybe just gameplay shit.
Did you enjoy your visit to the Jade Chamber?
It was so big and pretty and expensive.
Indeed. It's second to none in all of Liyue. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust? What did you talk about with her?
She's super rich and so generous. Paimon thinks she's very friendly.
Business people are always friendly when it suits their interest.
Yeah, his take on Ningguang is quite different from Paimon's. He thinks that even the tactless Yuheng is more trustworthy than her.
I don't, actually.
Oh, so you also met with Keqing then? What did she have to say?
She said the time of the Adepti has long passed. If even the Liyue Qixing don't want to face that truth, then what future is there for Liyue?
No respect for the divine. Indeed, contrary to the ever-bold Keqing, Ningguang is more of a businesswoman at heart. She has only relied on herself to rise to her current position. No ordinary person could ever achieve that, even if she ever gave up the position of Tianquan. She would never give up the Jade Chamber.
The Jade Chamber is only second. What's the most important thing to her then?
Why, Mora, of course.
Of course. Makes sense. No surprise there. Yeah, no surprise there.
You must be careful when dealing with the Fatui. Always be on your guard.
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of parting in Diwa Marsh?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. Today, we'll be gathering wild glaze lilies. Wild glaze lilies have the strongest fragrance. If we want to follow the true tradition of the rite of parting, we must grind up the wild lilies and place the powder in a censer of everlasting incense. But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers.
So, you need me to sing?
That's correct.
Oh, wow.
Your singing will surely bring out the strongest fragrance from the flowers.
So how good is your singing?
I'm a pro. Just step back and listen. I haven't said a word.
Really? Why doesn't Paimon believe you?
We'll only know once he starts singing.
Okay.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
It's okay, I'm not fucking singing. I'm not your puppet. I'm gonna go find them. Right? I hope we actually can like sing our ass off. That'd be awesome.
It's time to sing. Whenever you're ready.
Clear his throat.
Da 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 da.
Not bad.
What happened? These flowers
It's bad.
are jumping. They look really
It wasn't good. They had to be. They could just say that. Wait, I want to do this properly. We're gonna do one of these. We're gonna do one of these. We're gonna throw down another Teddy because Teddy comes back almost instantly.
Think you can get away?
Do another one of these. Yay, that's what I wanted. I wanted it that way. I was looking directly at him, wasn't I? No, I wasn't, you psychopath. I need a better healer like yesterday, man. I'm waiting for that fucking banner, and that stupid Hydra boss is just a goddamn piece of shit. Strong bastard. I'm gonna fucking get smashed in the child fight. It's not even gonna be hard. I just can't deal enough world damage. And it scales like a shit bastard, okay?
Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower.
Will those petals be useful for the rite of parting?
Unfortunately, no.
That's so lame. Excuse me.
There she is! God, she looks great. She got such thick thighs. Anyways, maybe it's just her outfit. I don't know.
Are you searching for glaze lilies? Oh, hey! It's... What's her face? Paimon can't remember.
Greetings, guy, and you? I think that's right.
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised you still remember my name. Ah, that reminds me. How was your visit to the Jade Chamber?
Well, it sure would have been better if you told us how to get up there.
Yeah, no kidding.
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
No.
We found the way on our own.
Guess it was our fault for not asking.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
Something seems a little off about Ganyu. She's acting different from the first time we met. Where's her serious attitude now?
Ah, well, I met you at that time as an emissary of the Tianquan. But now, I am simply out on a stroll to see the flowers.
You came all the way out here to see the flowers? Why not just enjoy the gardens of the city?
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis parted from this world. If I strolled through those lonely gardens now, I wouldn't be able to bear it. Whenever my duties take me near Yujing Terrace these days, I draw the windows to block my view of the gardens.
Oh, sorry. We shouldn't have brought it up.
No, it's quite all right. I just haven't processed my emotions yet. Now that the spirit of Rex Lapis has returned to the heavens, only Barbados of Mondstadt remains of the first 7.
Oh, wow, Venti! I'm our vet. Last man standing. You can talk shit, get hit. That's what it is. Fate. Love it. Nice. Freedom. Pow! Sorry.
The other 5, including Inazuma's Raiden Shogun, are no longer the same friends from 2,000 years ago. Of the current 7 Archons, the youngest is Sumeru's god of Dendro. He is merely 500 years old, whereas Rex Lapis was more than 6,000 years old at the time of his passing. This means that Liyue had been under Rex Lapis's rule from the moment it was first founded 3,700 years ago. The city has never had to bid farewell to its deity.
So what do you think of this farewell?
Huh? This is a little sudden. As a mortal, I've never dared to imagine a Liyue without Rex Lapis. But as an Adeptus, I think I will eventually come to grips with reality. Since Rex Lapis has passed, the time of Liyue's contract with the gods and Adepti has now reached its end.
Oh, she's an Adeptus?
Huh? Did you just say, as an Adeptus?
Yeah.
Yes, I am a mix of human and Chilean. Adeptus blood flows through my veins. I fought for Rex Lapis and the city of Liyue during the Archon War.
Wow. All that Adeptus blood is in them thighs. Listen, man, it's distracting. Her fucking look is awesome. She looks so wicked. Just the design of everything. Also the thighs. Anyway.
After the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those duties to this very day.
So you're how old? That explains the forgetfulness.
Well, let's save that conversation for another day. You say that you are here looking for glaze lilies? See, I've just picked one myself. Here, you may have it if you wish.
We dare not refuse it.
Oh, so did you sing a song before you picked the lily?
Indeed, I did. I know this tradition well. If not for this chance meeting, I never thought that I would be able to contribute to the upcoming farewell for our ancient lord. If you would excuse me, I should return to my work now.
And that just about does it. Our preparations for the rite of parting are mostly finished.
Guys, now that I have your attention for a little bit, you know how a lot of people are all into Zhongli, and I get it. His aesthetic, his like voice, everything. I feel that you feel the same way about Zhongli, the same way I feel about her, because her aesthetic is just mind-blowing. I love it so much. I like the like tiny little details. Everything looks great. I hope she's actually probably the first character I may actually spend money in the game on, because I'm planning on like literally trying to spend all the primo I have in the new banner. I've told you guys this so much, but I may spend money on her because she seems so cool. I love her aesthetic so much, and also her personality is kind of cute. So yeah, maybe I shouldn't say on the same level, because I know some people who are going really hard for their husbando Zhongli, and I just think she looks awesome. Like her aesthetic is so well crafted. Yeah, guys, it's been a bit. This may be a long video, a long video.
The city gate is swarming with Lilith and the Fatui.
Ah, you're the consultant to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. Mr. Zhongli, I presume. The Millilith are watching our every move now. These are desperate times. We mustn't act rashly. The Adepti of Joyun Karst are finally on the move.
Do they intend to exercise force?
Most likely. I've heard that some members of the Qixing have already gone to meet them. Well, I say meet, but it's more like they're attempting to stall the Adepti outside the city. They only acknowledge the contracts of the Geo Archon. If the two sides come to blows, Liyue Harbor will be in no position to stop them.
Surely the Liyue Qixing are not the sort to give in so easily.
Their boneheadedness is known throughout the lands. Yet it's because of that obstinacy that mortals and Adepti are now on the verge of conflict.
We can't stand by and watch.
Do you intend to use your neutral identity as an intermediary between both sides? Or will you use your sword to turn the balance? Neither path is an easy one. Consider your next course of action carefully, traveler. If you're trying to prevent an explosion, it may be wisest to look for the fuse first.
Having connections with the Fatui seems to be quite the double-edged sword.
And we're back. I just went to the washroom, so it was a little bit more than a second for me, but for you it probably was just lickety-split. Also, can I just teleport to like the thing? Oh, right, yeah, actually, well, we could really go hard on that, actually. Hopefully we can descend. Pretty good with that. Oh, I wanted to go get more coffee too. Well, let's just drown ourselves in water. I think we're hitting it, baby. We're on the mark. So far, this quest line has only made me love Zhongli more. But also, I don't really get the Kaching vibe. And holy shit, the new character, the like stag person. Holy fuck, I'm so jazzed. She seems so sweet, and again, her fashion, her like aesthetic, the way like that she has like black leggings on, but there's an engraving within the thigh. But then there's also a white overlay, so it makes your eyes almost notice like the curve of the waist more. I like style, man. As much as I think it looks good, I like to understand why things look good too. Anyways, moving on. I like how it's like you could just like stroll through the forest and then arrive, or you could just fucking fly in and be like, slowly but surely getting there. Paraglide right on in. I like how our character's like, there's only one place he could be, and I'm just like, I don't know, okay. I'll just go to the marker. I don't really know how we know that this is the place. Boom, close. It was close. A little bit forward. We were fine. Also, I know we're killing the moment a little bit. Oh, this makes sense. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna have to come here to this location every single time we want to do our weekly boss fight, which seems like it's Childe, which we knew. We seen in the trailer, all that. What am I doing? I went to this. You fucking, goddamn you. This. Thank you. I guess we got some stuff. Nice, Mora and XP. XP is pretty cool, actually.
Right now, now, I wish I was sitting at the top of a tree, looking
Right
out
now, I
over
wish
a
I was
meadow,
not half dead. Let's go eat
silent
food. I'm so weak. Oh, I need a healer so badly. And I know the banner that we're getting is like there's no one. There's not a single healer. Listen, it's rough out here. Okay. But yeah, I need a healer badly. Yeah, see the golden. Oh, it's only level 30. Sure, but again, we don't have our characters leveled up. You guys may be like, Grin, why are you not leveling up your characters, dum dum? It's cause there's an event going on right now, and I have to spend all of my resin into that event and not into my characters, which sucks. But also it kind of works out in time-wise, because then by the time next week comes around, when the event comes to a close, I can finally purchase or spend my primo and get some characters, hopefully, and readjust my team and stuff like that. So I'm not investing in characters I know I will not use, but I still need like at least 2 characters that can help me get the other characters where they need to be, if that makes any sense.
Wow! This is the Golden House?
Looks really cool. Cool place for a boss fight.
It looked impressive enough from the outside, but who would have guessed that it was even fancier on the inside? And so full of Mora.
Yeah, no kidding, and we just strolled right on in.
This is where all of Teyvat's Mora is minted, right? In that case, maybe they won't notice if a few Mora go missing.
If it were that easy, this place would have been emptied long ago. Don't touch a single Mora, or we're done for.
Oh, so it's a trap. Tricky, tricky. Good thing Paimon's got you here.
Hey.
But even if we can't take any, we can still have a closer look, right? Or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. It's like a dream come true.
Something feels amiss here.
It's quiet. Too quiet. Surely someone's gotta be guarding something as important as the Exuvia. Huh? Look! What happened here?
They're knocked unconscious.
Uh-oh. Paimon smells trouble. Quick! We have to go make sure that the Exuvia is alright.
Let's go. We're gonna get to the center stage, and then it's gonna be like, Venti's tiny legs just.
You've already fulfilled your task as guides, so why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough trouble for today?
Oh, it's his corpse. Okay, the Archon's corpse.
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross, and you're in my way.
It looks like I was just in time then.
Although I'm deeply grateful to you that I was able to effortlessly find this secret location, don't you think that trying to stop me now would just be wasted effort? Stopping the Mora Mints, hiding away the Exuvia. The Chising are really pulling out all the stops this time.
So you've been planning to take the Gnosis from inside the Exuvia all along?
As one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers, it's my duty to see the will of the Tsaritsa fulfilled. She will get that which she desires.
Okay, so I think that's our sister. I think, again, if that's to be, that little, like, weird moon thing is to be believed. Not if I have something to say about it.
I'm not asking for your blessing, and there's nothing you can do to stop me anyway. The time for discussion and diplomacy has already passed. I mean, if it were up to me, I would have skipped that stage to begin with. But I'm willing to do as the Tsaritsa deems fit. Either way, we now come to my favorite part. A simple pleasure, and one that I am oh so delighted to be sharing with you. The battle. When Signora offended the deities outside the cathedral in Mondstadt, she swiftly left the scene once her mission was accomplished. Instead of confronting you directly, she chose to rely on the snow and ice to make her escape. She wouldn't want the knights to come running towards the sound of battle now, would she? When she faces a worthy opponent, she will prioritize her mission, weigh the outcomes, and consider the consequences of her actions. But as for me, the greatest pleasure of being a Harbinger lies in crossing blades with strong opponents.
We won't let what happened in Mondstadt ever happen again!
Oh, so you intend to fight me? Good. I won't kill you, Traveler. I'll just play along, to feel the thrill of battle. Besides, you could never defeat me, not even in your wildest dreams. But hey, try to relish the fight anyway, because if you ask me, without that, what else is there?
I could never defeat you? You're completely delusional.
Fighting talk, I love it. Now let's see you live up to it.
Well, you're level 30, and I'm level 70, so... Shit. No, you're the normal level. They fucking lied to me.
So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
Oh, it's bad! He's actually fucking bad. Oh my god! Oh shit! Well, I'll be. Oh, you fucking got killed! Why, God, heal my girl up. Where's she at? I'm gonna get one click by you. Oh, it hurts so much. Why did it say you're level 30 when it's level 60? I mean, it's not bad. It could be worse. Things could always be worse. Roll! Get out of there! I should really have ignited this. Fuck, I guess I'll eat. Shit. Some of this. Quickly, quickly! Don't fucking just take it! Jesus Christ, you're just fucking eviscerating Venti. I know there's another phase, you rat. Okay. Alright, well it didn't show any blast radius, you rat. What the shit? That's it? You just decided, like, I'm not fighting anymore? That's fun. That's a cool mechanic. Yay, I can't use my main boy. Fuck, it's just a weird fight. Like, they don't show you where any of his hits are, you know? Or, like, you can clearly see when, like, area of effect things are happening. Are they finally like, hey, we really kind of went a little ham. We're just gonna heal up again.
Good. No wonder Senora was so wary of you.
He changed elements!
That means I can go all out. Brace yourself.
It's cheating! I looked in, I want to talk to you about it. No, I can't fucking switch to Venti yet. I'm just fucking hanging out. I mean, I haven't had a turn yet, so I don't really know what you're saying, my turn. I really have nothing going for me right now. I'm trying to heal some of my characters. I get it. Fucking motherfuck. I can't do anything without getting smashed in the fucking face. Like, where's my opening, man? It's not like a bad fight, because health is a thing. But shit. No! The inventory. Heal everybody. This person, also this. Can I not heal? Thank you. Now heal him up. I just can't let Venti die, because Venti's so goddamn crucial to all of this.
Here we go.
A little bit of damage phase there. If I just be real careful, I think we'll be okay. He's doing something! And alt, so that maybe I can... Yes, I think it worked out. Well, he moved, but kind of worked out.
Here we go.
No use hiding back there.
Oh, don't fuck up Male Fräulein, whatever her name is. It's a lot, I'll be honest. Alright, well actually now we're okay. Again, it's like when you get in the flow of things, it's less shit, but it's still kind of shit. Do one of these, let me do Male Fräulein, that's gonna kill you. Alright, look at us go. What? What?
Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But that's about as far as you'll get.
Oh, hell yeah, nice. So we too can wield both. Yeah, I forgot about that, right?
Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia.
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected. Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now. I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
That's really cool.
going to cost you!
It's bad, Paimon. It's real bad. Oh no, I didn't know it was gonna get like this. This is a lot. It's very cool. It's also very terrifying. Oh, why did I do this at World Level 4? I'm not prepared at all. Where's Zhongli? I seen you in the trailers. It didn't really work out, but it's fine. Maybe we can deal some good damage here. I don't know. But again, there's no like a visible window. It's kind of really like you're just waiting. It's like kind of fighting that they haven't conditioned us to experience yet. And you just need you need like so much stamina to get away from his like super huge AoE attacks, you know? Which is the kind of shitty part of it all. Run away! We do no healing. Healing is basically non-existent. Where is it? Where's it going? Oh my god, what is that? That's so ridiculous. Do I just run away like a coward? Like, what do I do with that? It's insane.
Brace yourself. Wouldn't gliding be faster?
What's happened? Okay.
Die. Think you can get away? Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Oh, Barbara's gone.
Nice and spicy. Yahoo! Oh, it's revealed by.
Come on, you bitch.
Nice and spicy.
Oh, and steady, man. Oh.
Look! Childe's back to normal again!
Hey!
Well then, time to cool off. It seems the burden of the foul legacy transformation was too great for my body. I lacked the opportunity to think this through. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you never had any chance of beating me to the Gnosis.
Exactly. We know who it is.
You had no connection to the Gnosis, no matter where it had been taken.
That's what we've been trying to tell you! We didn't take it!
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Signora's initial assessment of you in Mondstadt. Tell me, how could that be?
That's pretty. Because I'm gradually restoring my former power. Or the honest answer, which is I'm collecting the power of the 7 elements. I'll say the honest answer then. Well, you won't lie to ourselves and say there was some sort of god. Yeah.
You already know the answer, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. But if that is a secret you wish to keep, I guess I'll just have to curb my curiosity. This battle has already left me satisfied.
Yuck. Gross.
Anyone who strives as I do to grow stronger shall be called a friend.
Ooh.
Even if our friendship can only be shown in battle against one another.
No.
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
No kidding.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amiable conversation to an end. My quest still beckons. Given that the Gnosis wasn't taken by anyone, then we must look once again to the beginning. Perhaps it was never in the Exuvia to begin with.
Oh, almost as if it wasn't the guy. I've been saying this the whole time. Is that why you guys kept telling me to do the mission? Every time I stream this game, I used to always say, I think Zhongli is the god. He's the guy of the whole Mondstadt, right? And you guys on stream like, GRINN, just finish the play the mission and finish it. And it's probably because I'm not sure if I was that on the money that you guys were like, you're actually spoiling it because that is the I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's leaning is that way though.
In fact, it might be that the Exuvia was just a diversion of sorts.
What? So you mean that...
Rex Lapis is still alive.
Yes, it appears so. Interesting to say the least.
I am the best. The absolute best.
It seems that the guardian deity of the capital of commerce is also well versed in little maneuvers beyond the boundaries of contracts. We must now look to our backup plan. I had hoped it would never come to this. I absolutely detest working with those who are weaker than I. The truth is, the world belongs to those of us who desire to become strong. I seldom willingly mingle with any dull and boring weaklings who think otherwise.
I hate... The Childe is the person who I hate the most. Who's the person who has power and chooses to dominate others with it.
Unfortunately, we cannot be picky about our methods as Fatui Harbingers. Children must all learn to eat their vegetables sometime. I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyan's stone forest, Overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the Geo-Archon in the Archon War, and who has remained pinned beneath the waves by the Geo-Archon's stone spears ever since.
Oh! Spears? Who uses spears?
Do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and watch the ensuing destruction? I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey! Those are sigils of permission! Oh, Paimon remembers now! The Fatui have been researching them!
I can't wait. Pieces were all there. They talked about Rex Lapis liking to come down to Earth and like chat up merchants. And who the fuck, who does that the most? We know. Also, just like we met Venti, we met, you know, it'd be weird for us to be like, oh, now we're gonna say hi to Rex Lapis, but it's like, no, motherfucker, you've been talking the whole time.
Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Chad, you're a very big doucher. Alright.
What's going on?
That's so cool. Oh.
Paimon's exhausted.
Yeah, do you run up there to the thing?
Is the Overlord of the Vortex still in the sea? It hasn't destroyed Liyue yet, has it?
What are you doing here?
Ah, this stuck-up douche. Everyone's a douche, okay?
It's the Adepti. What are you doing on the Jade Chamber? Paimon thought you were arguing with the Qixing. Is the fighting over?
Faced with a calamity of such magnitude, we have agreed to put our differences aside for now and unite against this common enemy.
Just seeing this Overlord of the Vortex guy puts a pit in Paimon's tummy, even from all the way out here.
Thanks.
Which is why we must stop that monster before it gets any closer to Liyue Harbor.
So will the power of the Qixing, Millelith, and Adepti gathered here be enough to stop that god?
We shall use the upgraded Guizhong Ballista to fight off that god. All the Adepti here can lend their strength to man it. We haven't a moment to spare. Our battle begins now.
Guess who helped us piece that thing back together?
The Fatui! They're attacking the Guizhong Ballista!
Oh, I'm still under level and these guys suck. Oh no. No, no, no. It's bad.
Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
It's real bad, boys. Why did this have to happen like this? Don't do that, switch here. Let's do one of these. Wait, are they? No, they're still very high level. Oh, come on, Teddy! Show what you're made of! Oh, it's rough. Can you knock it off? Teddy just decided. Did Teddy do anything there? I don't know what the hell happened with Teddy. Am I missing it? There's oh my god, there's so many. How are they going to find? They're actually very resistant. Do I just gotta survive for 5 minutes? Uh-oh. Hey! Knock him off! Chill out! I do believe you guys get affected by the suck. You do! Look at him go! I gotta talk to you guys so much about the boss fight, everything, but we just go in the bounty the story. Okay. Oh! Great. Great. This is a lot. I'm under leveled like mad. Oof.
Nezhnai's diplomats will answer for this afterward. Every last one.
Okay, this. Anything igniting that would be great. I dodged. I somehow did that. Oh, I gotta go take it. Oh my god, okay. How did you heal? How did they heal?
Light from your body. It's like the time Julian cars. Whoa, it's a pink shockwave. This green is really strong.
Thank you. Oh, there it is. Yeah, this is much less shit. Thank you, Granny. I was like, I'm fucked. I'm not built for this. I'm a little baby. I do my best, but it's not enough sometimes because I decided to increase my world level before I was even remotely ready, and it all kind of backfired real hard. Granny, keep giving it to me. That sounds rough, but you know what I'm saying. Oh, it's bad because it's all don't fucking kill my fucking main DPS, you wretch. I can't do anything. Why is it raining? Shit! Are you kidding me? It's so stupid. Oh my god, that's so stupid. I hate it so much. Thank you. Thank you. I don't think you could lose. Thank God. Because I'd be fucking be the worst.
Take my power and run as I do.
We got movement speed. I could use the DPS, to be honest. The movement speed is not what I require right now. It is strictly the DPS. But it's cool that you're fast. You're also Animo, so you know. Vinty's like, hey, you're my other half, all that. Guys, it was rough. I can't wait to talk to yours off about it. Like that boss fight was brutal because I wasn't leveled for it, you know? Get him! Fight! Ooh, look at him go! Where the hell did I get the other thing? I don't know. Oh.
Once you've adapted, try to use them back.
Got it! Just trying to hang out and just vibing with all this. Ah, that was not bad. Look at us. Look at us go. We're just handling all the Adepti. We're handling God magic running through our veins. Oh, there's more! There's more to the other side. Holy shit, I was off by a lot. Let's do some of this. Let's do some of this. And hopefully that comes back and we can do one more hit. And then we'll do one of those. And we'll hit you. I hope that the weird AoE thing will happen. Look at us go. Look at us go. This is a lot. Some builds can do this just normally, but me, I'm not quite at that level, you know, and I'm proud to say that to some extent. Because people who are, it's a bit nuts.
In other words, if we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Oh no, what do you call it? Zhongli's gonna have to step in and be like, hey, hey, nope. These are my people. These are my people. How dare you? There's more! It's like they never end! This is a hell of a battle, dude. This is like hella crazy. Again, just being around them, we're like popping off. Just like we have some sort of Adeptus AoE vibe going. Oh no! 42 seconds! Run! And some of this. Ooh, a little bit of damage there, a little bit of damage here. Frozen forever, because why would I like playing video games if I'm always not frozen? Oh, run!
The Patuic numbers are thinning!
Fight on, comrades! Once we finish this lot off, the Adepti will be able to deal with the god in peace.
Nice! 18 seconds, baby! Just sit back and enjoy! Keep fucking that thing up! This is awesome! Very cool! Very cool moment.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Come on, Zhongli. Come on.
Be careful now.
The Guizhong Ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber. What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
The ominous aura of that monster has indeed begun to fade.
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here, the future of Liyue Harbor would surely have been in great jeopardy. The Adepti signed a contract with Rex Lapis to protect Liyue 3,700 years ago. Even to this very day, Liyue and its lands have stood the test of time, immovable as stone, just as it was thousands of years before. Do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land. Instead, focus your sights on our city and each of the citizens that dwell within it. This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me in a dream.
What?
In the dream, I yearned to tell him that we Qixing, though mortal, are equally bound to the contract. Each passing generation of the Qixing leaves many things of value to be inherited by the next generation. I also thought to tell him how the past generations of Qixing had strove under his rule to survive in our mortal world, establishing a network of contracts which has since come to be known as trade. But I dared not speak. I could only gaze at him in silence until the moment I awoke.
Oh, Ningguang. That's something that happened in Mondstadt. It's a story about the Four Winds and the people of the Animal Archon. The Animal Archon sought to quell the strife between the two sides because he believed that such conflict would only scar the hearts of both, and that nothing good would come of it.
Why does everyone look so down? Didn't we just beat that big monster?
Weren't you frightened, dear? It was quite the predicament.
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millilith guards were there, and those powerful heroes with their visions were there. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please come visit us for the next lantern rite.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to participate.
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Ew.
Oh, okay. It must be hard being an Adeptus.
You see, This is what Liyue is like today. The country of contracts is grateful to the Adepti for their protection, but it is no longer necessary for the city to rely on the Adepti's power to solve every little niggling matter.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not to feel a bit out of place.
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, conqueror of demons.
Yes, one understands what the Conqueror of Demons means. The city of Liyue has changed much after our long separation.
Since we Adepti have consensus, then one shall persist no further. But how will we ensure that the Liyue Qixing will not simply exploit their power once we depart? In my view, that is still a thing to be guarded against.
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't worry. It seems to me that this right of supervision is best left to the people of Liyue.
Oh, right! It's nice that we've got peace and all, but we're forgetting one thing. Childe wanted to unleash the god so he could lure Rex Lapis out. But we were able to handle the Overlord of the Vortex on our own. So Rex Lapis never showed up. Oh, and speaking of that, don't we still need to get to the bottom of that Archon's death, too?
You never got to see.
Paimon doesn't get it. But isn't the strongest lead we have the Adepti-less rite of parting that we're organizing? No idea where Zhongli's gone. Let's ask for him at Wangshem Funeral Parlor.
Such bullshit. I want to see Zhongli pop off, and they gave us nothing. Okay? What is that? It's bullshit. I have so many things to talk to you guys about. Holy shit, that boss fight almost broke me. I don't think it's gotten nerfed yet. I think they were planning on nerfing it because he has abilities that one-shot you basically, which is fine if you have a healer. It's fine if you have more than one DPS. It's fine if you have even a good DPS. I got Childe, who's all... She's really weird in the way she fires. You need her teddy bear to at least hit 2 times or for a damage phase to even be remotely okay. And then it happens in like the span of 2 minutes or 2 seconds. No, 3 seconds. Whereas a person like Razor can literally like clip, smash, done. Like half a second, done. It's crazy. As of the story, I mean, I don't know, man. The whole like it feels like Childe just took a real weird turn. You know what I mean? Where he was like super friendly. And then he's like, hey, by the way, fuck you, I love battle and blood and shit. And it's like, wow. Okay. I guess, man. Huh. It's great. You're really sick, aren't you? Anyways, hey! Fair lady.
Is there anything I can do for you two? It seems he went to Northland Bank.
Doesn't the Northland Bank belong to the Fatui? Last time we saw Zhongli was before we went to the Golden House. Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on Liyue?
But you know, the boss fight, dude, I had to like... It's like double-edged sword. It was kind of rough, like really rough, but it also was equally that and fun because I had to memorize each one of the combos and make sure like the little bit of damage that I did do, I could do consistently, you know, like without even worrying about his attack combinations. But he did have that one like lightning bolt thing where you have to touch the rim of his, the dome that you're in. And it will shed it, but I was like, God damn, what do I do? Are we gonna see Childe just fucking bash his head into like a fucking wall and beat the shit out of him? Although, yeah, they so, again, as soon as they said, is Rex Lapis still alive?
You call this cooperation between Harbingers. Cooperation involves communication, you know.
Don't take it to heart, child. Besides, aren't you happy that you got to skip the formalities and bring chaos to the land? Oh, it seems that some of your friends have arrived.
Hey, it's Zhongli and Childe. And you're also one of the Harbingers?
Signora? Signora, I think that's how it's said.
It's you two. I believe we've met once before. In the city of Bards, was it? I'm glad you still remember my name. I imagine that it must have been rather hard to forget watching helplessly as something precious was snatched away from your friend.
I still have time to take it back.
No, don't let her get to you. You've yet to gather the powers of all 7 elements, and our last battle at the Golden House was almost more than you could handle. So it might be best to keep things peaceful this time, seeing that 2 of the Harbingers are here.
Well, if it isn't you two. This is our first time seeing each other since Liyue was nearly wiped off the map. This is certainly a bit awkward, wouldn't you say?
Paimon knew that we should never have trusted a Fatui Harbinger.
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, I may have misled you, but I never had anything against you personally. Besides, I thought we were getting along quite well together, didn't you? Except for that little tussle we had at the end. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. Curse them for leading me on.
Zhongli tricked you?
So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to chat once I'm through here. You remember the agreement, Morax. Now, if you would be so kind. The Gnosis, please.
Agreement?
What in the world are you talking about?
Oh.
The contract is fulfilled. That which thou seeketh is now bestowed unto thee. For my promise is solid as stone.
Unfortunate. Unfortunate.
How sanctimonious.
So, Zhongli is actually Rec Lapis? Money! Money! Money!
What? So you're the Lord of Chio? No, wait. That's an exciting twist and all, but why give the Gnosis to the Fatui?
Yeah.
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon in the contract. For it is a matter solely between the Tsaritsa and I.
And why did you feign your death?
Yeah, you don't think you went a little bit too far with that whole fake death thing? Everyone was preparing the ceremony for you, and splat! This big dragon falls out of the sky, and all of Liyue goes into an uproar.
Gathering all the forces that had been bubbling behind the scenes, and then stirring them together in a pot that was bound to boil over. That's what he wanted to see, am I right?
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt upon this world for more than 6,000 years. I witnessed the founding of Liyue, together with the Adepti 3,700 years ago. Even boulders that can withstand whirlpools will erode with the passing of time. I kept convincing myself that cracks had not begun to form, and that the end of my time had not yet come, until one drizzly day. As I was strolling along the harbor, I heard a merchant tell one of his workers, "You've finished your duties. Go ahead and call it a day." I stood motionless among the crowds, asking myself, have I already finished my duties?
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, I soon discovered that many reasons still remained to not hastily depart. Was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long, already prepared to enter its next age? I decided that a test was needed in order to reveal the answer. So I feigned my own death, and gathered the cast of Childe, the Adepti, and the Liyue Chising to play their roles together on the stage that was Liyue.
Let me guess, you had another plan in case it all burned down?
That's right. Which is why I continued to safeguard the Gnosis until now.
So you mean that if the chaos ever reached the point of no return, you would simply appear and use your divine powers to bring Liyue back under control?
Of course, and it would have been all too easy for him too.
I was pleasantly surprised with the finale of the show that you all put on. Why, you even deserved an encore. The Adepti deserve the greatest applause, considering their years of seclusion. They hardly recognized the city, yet faced with such a crisis, they exerted the greatest amount of restraint. Not only did they manage to cooperate with the Chising, but in the end, they even tried to understand the heart of the people. And hats off to the emissary dispatched by the Cryo-Archon to fulfill our contract, Senora. She managed to keep everything she knew in strict confidence, far from the eavesdropping ears of her colleague Childe, just as I had requested. All the while, I carried on as Zhongli, and fulfilled the traditions of Liyue in this mortal form. Thank you for walking that path with me, traveler. These things were all a part of my script. The only unforeseen plot twist was the conduct of the Liyue Qixing. I had expected them to do no more than the Adepti, to come to the defense of Liyue. But when all was said and done, they seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue's divine protectors, and used the subsequent power vacuum left by my death to quickly gain complete control of Liyue.
Huh? That doesn't sound good at all.
On the contrary, I think it is excellent. I had always feared that it was too soon for them to take over from me. And it was also that which I longed for the most. As such, this is the best parting gift anyone could have given this god of old.
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for deceiving me? You've practically kept me in the dark.
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly played no small part in all of this.
We were both equally fooled.
Be that as it may, you've come out of this as the hero of Liyue. I, on the other hand, will be forever prescribed as a disturber of the peace, no?
With a gnosis in my possession, I have no use for such idle chatter.
It still doesn't make sense why you gave the enemy your like god power. What? I'm kind of pissed a little bit. I don't like the whole like. Yeah, it just seems like manipulative and shitty, like what a bastard. A little bit. I don't know. Yeah, what could possibly be worth your god power?
Right. As Zhongli always told us, a good trade is a fair trade. Paimon has no idea what could be a good trade for a gnosis.
Realistically speaking, there is no such thing.
Huh?
However, I am the god of contracts. For thousands of years, I have made countless contracts. If the deal was of no benefit, then I certainly would not be inclined to agree to it. My agreement with the Cryo Archon will be the last of my contracts as the Geo Archon. My contract to end all contracts. As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to balance the scales, uncover that answer for yourself in your future journeys.
Great. More mysteries.
Paimon's so curious.
One of the clauses of our contract was not to divulge any of its contents.
Ugh, you're so petty.
I like the fact that, again, he's the god. We all kind of knew that. It's too many things that gave it away. For me, honestly, the thing that made me pivot and be like, oh, okay, it's his clothes. his clothes specifically at the very end. Oh, time has passed.
Today's the day of the rite of parting. Although the star of the show is fake, we've spent so much time trying to organize it, it would be a real shame not to go there now.
But yeah, like, I don't know, just the fact that, sorry, in his coat, he has like this dragon, the same dragon that he would drop from the sky, he was wearing it. I don't know, that was the first kind of giveaway. But anyways, I don't know, I don't like the idea that, like, I mean, I get he's a god, so that it, like, even if it all went to shit, he could have stepped in and be like, alright, I'll save you, you still need me. But I don't know. The fact that he was working with the enemy just seems weird. And again, in a future thing, we'll find out that he was totally worth giving him the godhood to her. I don't know. I just think it doesn't feel like the battle of when things were waging. That felt real good. That was like, okay, now it's concluded. But the fact that, yeah, I don't know. There's certain parts of it just to feel messy. And also, it feels like we've been manipulated big time, and it feels real shit. You know, like the fact that we were like, we were just kind of like pawns and shit, like you knew the whole time. It'd have been one thing if he was also like, oh, I just don't like to be a god and all that stuff, so I be a human for most part. But no, it's the fact that he was like, no, I was puppeting you around, and this was all bullshit. Yeah. And you played your part, and it's like, it's manipulative as fuck. You know, like, I don't know, it rubs me the wrong way a little bit. I can't shake the feeling that I feel manipulated, and I don't like it. Like, I don't know, it makes me think shittier of Zhongli a little bit, where I'm like, fuck you then. You know, I don't know. I don't know. They didn't balance out the fact that, like, if they really would like show Zhongli being like, I'm tired. I'm so tired. I made so many things. I'm broken. My mind is like fading. I have lived such a long time that everything is wilting away. And I can't anymore. But he doesn't say that. He's just like, yes, I've decided to just stop. Because, you know, I heard a guy on the street say some shit. Oh, by the way, I manipulated the whole time. Yeah, whole time. Dude, here's your enemy. Your enemy. You know how you've done a lot of shit for me? Fuck you. Here's the thing. I made a deal. I'm not going to tell you about it. It's just like... fucking cunt. Well, I don't know. Anyways.
Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh? Is she looking this way?
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is looking our way.
Is that the traveler who they say defeated the ancient god?
So young. The Liyue Qixing always repay their debts. And as you have heard, our eyes see far and our reach is long. Name your price. You deserve that much.
Whoa.
Well, could you help me put up some missing person posters?
I don't really like his voice, but his voice is fine, I guess I should say. Farewell, farewell. So this is the concluding part. Talk to each one of the people. All right. Oh, girl!
The cleanup of the premises, managing the crowds as they exit, making an account of the rite. There's much that remains to be done. I didn't miss anything, did I?
Little forgetful, but it's all good. Good chain.
Why you? Were you just trying to look cool earlier, or are you really that selfless?
Huh.
If you were looking for someone, you could have just told me that in private.
What? 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 What do you mean? You could have just told me that in private. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Anyway.
Roping you in was possibly the most masterful move we could have made. I believe that future generations will say so too when our deeds come up for their review.
Hey, buddy. Kinda still pissed.
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this. Everyone in Liyue is caught up in their emotions, thinking that they'll never see Rex Lapis again. And here you are looking all relaxed.
Why would I not feel more at ease after laying down the burden I have borne for 3,700 years? Right. If the two of you can spare the time, I should treat you to a meal at the Xinyue kiosk.
That sounds like big talk, Zhongli. Paimon might have believed you if you were treating us to some third-round knockout, but you'd have to pay out your nose just to stand inside Xinyue kiosk. Are you sure you can afford it?
You're right. I do lack the Mora.
You've been like this the entire time, but...
But why would Morax lack Mora?
As the Rex Lapis Morax, I can easily create Mora.
Oh.
But since I have chosen to walk this earth as the mortal Zhongli, I should abide by the same rules that mortals do.
So he has the ability to just create Mora. I could be a bazillionaire if I want, but he's chosen not to. What the fuck?
When I was journeying with you, though I still had the Gnosis in hand, I knew that I must soon retire from my role as an Archon. So I had to rehearse a little for my new life.
Oh, no wonder. Paimon gets it now. You didn't look at the price tags when we were spending because you've never had to. But since you weren't used to not being able to just make more Mora as and when you wanted to, you had to try becoming a parasite to society who lives off of other people's credit.
Well, we were only spending Fatui money. You don't have to say it like that.
Well, Paimon's on the money, though.
In the City of Commerce, we do not merely exchange money or goods. We also exchange knowledge, memories, and foresight, as well as positions, roles, and lives. The Archon Morax could never experience life as the true mortal Zhongli could, no matter how many times he descended to be with his people. I must thank you for that. I will treasure the memories that I made as Zhongli, traveling the streets of Liyue with you.
It was a fine journey, outside of you lying to us and manipulating us, but sure.
That is true. But there is no journey that does not end. No meetings without partings.
Paimon thinks that we should make a move and continue our search for the Seven.
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult.
Now, about Mora.
That's right. Zhongli, now that you don't have your gnosis, what's going to happen to all the Mora in Tibet?
Well, I suppose we'll just leave such troublesome matters to the Liyue Qixing to debate.
Then, did you at least set some private funds aside for yourself?
Oh, a private fund. This does seem like a good, logical, common-sense idea. It's a shame.
Great.
What's a shame?
It's a shame that I didn't think of it at the time. All right, then. Was there anything else you wish to know?
There's nothing, buddy. I gotta go. 2.1, patch 2.1. We're gonna go. Probably Bido is gonna take us to a ship, or ship to get us in there. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that is Chapter 1, Act 3 done. Okay. So much to talk about. I don't know what to tell you besides. All right. First things first. Let's get a zoom in on Venti's face. The boss fight. The boss fight was okay. So it was so frustrating for me because I just didn't have the damage. My characters weren't leveled up, and man, I'm so used to playing a certain way with Venti. Venti CCs, pulls everything in, and then I can just activate my two support abilities, and then they'll chew away at them, and I can just wait until they drop off and then hit him with my DPS. It does not work that way with certain enemy types, which is why I think Zhongli is gonna be such a good character. Is because he can, I think, stasis, like make anyone freeze basically, which is just fucking nuts. I think, depending on how long the cooldown is, but even still, yeah, it was just brutal to say the least. But finally, I walked away. I got interrupted 6 times while doing the fight, so I had to like back out, restart the video, back out, restart the video again. It was just rough. Anyways, so what I ended up having to do is I ended up having to come back later. This is, by the way, this is like, I'm not sure if I look different or sweaty. It's been like a couple hours of eating lunch. It's been a while. So then I came back to the fight, memorized combinations, then was able to beat him by doing like no damage and just not getting hit by most things. And if I did, I just ate. So I had to go break off, make some more food, that kind of thing. It was a little bit of a disaster. Anyways, the other thing was the story after all that happened. First of all, Childe, very cool. There's a lot of lore stuff about how Childe was able to actually wield elements, whereas that's supposed to be a special thing for our character. People are theorized that he went down to hell, and there's like a hell and a heaven, and heaven is where you ascend to being a god, and hell is where you can basically attain another element, something like that. Anyways, very cool. Again, I find it weird because I was really kind of annoyed when we walked in, and like I thought the unveiling of Rex Lapis being Zhongli would be a lot better executed. Again, like I said, it very much felt like Zhongli was kind of just like, hey, yeah, so I'm the guy, and I'm basically ready to retire. So I made this whole scheme, and you were puppeted along the entire time, and I was working with your enemy, actually. Yeah, the girl who fucking, yeah, I'm working with your enemy, by the way. To do all this horrible shit, and I'm not going to tell you why, but I'm assuming it's going to be for an all just reason, because Zhongli doesn't seem like an actual bad person. But anyways, that part felt like, oh, he was like, that's kind of a shit thing to do to someone, manipulate them and lie to them and etc. And again, maybe in the future we'll be like, oh my god, it was so worth it, he saved the world with this contract, I don't know. But and then for the ending, they ended it in like a sweet way where Zhongli was just like, hey, so like, for whatever reason, you're not upset by me working with a bad person and all that shit. So, like, cool. I mean, I guess our character's motivation isn't to save people. It's to find his sister, even though we know a lot about his sister because of certain things in the game. Regardless, ladies and gentlemen, that was enjoyable. I like it a lot. Again, I do find, like, right there where we were talking to Zhongli, and whom he's like, hey, I'm broke ass still, and it was, like, charming. But I do still feel like, what the fuck, dude? Like, Venti was great the whole way through. He's a wonderful god and a good person and a good friend, where Zhongli seemed like he just lied his ass off. And I don't know, that to me doesn't bode well. It makes me feel like, what a bit of a shit. But the fact that he is, I do think that's what the thing that they're going with, though, is each one of the 7 are going to have their hearts or their like chest piece taken out of their body. And then we're able to get them as characters now that they're no longer gods. So we get like the kind of like remains of a god mortal body to use in our travels. But that also explains why, you know, Zhongli, and yeah, again, I wish they would have had a moment where he would have swooped in and saved them, but I guess it makes sense for like the economy system of Rex Lapis being like, hey, I've done my part, so now it's your turn, you know? And then he's like, all right, City, you need to stand on your own 2 feet and all that stuff. Again, could have done without the manipulation a lot, but yeah. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I enjoyed this a lot. This is going to be one of the hardest videos I've ever edited because it's 2 hours that I'm going to try to condense into at least 1. God help me. Anyways, I cannot wait. The one thing that I will take from this whole thing, I cannot wait for when that girl, the stag girl, is in the next banner. Whatever banner she's in. Maybe the first banner I wail for. By wail for, I mean spend $30, because that's all I can. But anyways, it's something. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and goodbye.